Welcome to WMVG, the weekly Multivarious Games podcast. This is episode 54.
Finally!
On this lovely Saturday the 30th?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm Chris, joined by Cody.
Hello!
William.
Hi!
I don't know if he's a mummy, a mummy or something. We've got a new face, Quinn.
Hello, I'm Quinn.
So Quinn's one of our interns for the summer. Tell us a little something about you.
Well, I am a senior at Ohio State University, majoring in communications, new media, and technology. I'll be graduating in the winter, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, this is your first WMVG appearance, so welcome. We're just going to chat about games and various nerd stuff.
Multivarious nerd stuff.
I didn't realize we were setting our mics out on the table.
Wow. Sure,
So
why not?
Mine was in my pocket.
Yeah.
For the astute of you, you'll probably notice that we're not in our normal location. Oh, for the cheese.
Now we're good.
Welcome to another episode of WMVG
podcast.
Yes. All right, we've moved offices, so we are standing in sitting in the what will become the conference room in our new office, and to our right, which you cannot see, is our main office area, and then there's another area past that. Should we give them a show?
Should we
later
walk
on?
around? Yeah, we can walk it around.
All right,
Just pick up,
We'll do it
the
later.
camera and go.
Yeah, just pick up the camera and go, hi!
Yeah, we'll do that later. So we moved. We're now closer to the Ohio State University.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Closer to campus area, which I think for everybody except for me, maybe you.
And me.
Yeah, well, that's because you decided to move.
I didn't decide to move, all right? They're like, yo, you're not paying us tuition anymore. Get the fuck out of our apartments.
Well, regardless, for everybody else, it's closer. For me, it's a little bit farther away. But I think in general, it's been an awesome location.
Yeah.
We walked and got some soup today.
Yep. Delicious soup. Lots
Got
of
some
biscuit.
soup.
Zoop.
Yep. It was
Zoop,
very good.
Salads and sandwiches.
So, we moved a week and a half ago, which was a process. And we just got internet a couple days ago.
Which was another process.
Which you would be surprised how hard it is for a software company to do
Get
anything without internet.
Yeah.
So it was like once we had the internet, like in the hour after the internet was connected, we were more productive in like the 2 or 3 days before that.
Yeah.
Just because we couldn't do anything.
And then everybody left, and it was just Wes and myself, and the internet crashed, and we had another fun time of just not having internet. It didn't so much crash, but what it did was it would load, and then you would almost get done loading, and then it would just be like, oh, no, timed out. I was like, are you kidding me? It was that far away.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Wes spent 15 minutes trying to reply back to somebody about the expo. 15 minutes of like trying to post up onto a forum page. And finally we were just both like, we can't do this. We got to go. Yeah.
I like that story.
It's a fun thing.
Cool story, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, but we are long overdue for a WMVG.
Sorry, Mike.
Sorry.
So the transition to that is we have an email.
Hi, Mike.
From Mike the Superfan.
We do.
First
Hi,
off,
Mike.
we're super sorry. It's been busy between the move and having no internet and
Lots of housekeeping.
having a whole bunch of projects due and starting 6 interns.
We've been a hassle.
Plus Jake?
Oh.
That's 6.
6?
5.
Just read the email.
Got it. Hey, Chris, Cody, Tom, Will, Jake. ... All. That's you.
Yay.
I'm still enjoying the podcast. Thanks for the shout-outs. You're welcome, Mike. We love you.
Glad you're still enjoying it.
I don't know why. If you are getting tired of hearing from me, you can just ignore. Stop that. Stop it. We love you. You quit. Good luck on your video efforts. Maybe you need to start a camera fund.
We could start a camera
We
phone.
probably
Hashtag
should.
Kickstarter. ... Ha ha ha. Not to add any pressure.
No, it's not a joke. We really need a camera.
This isn't funny. Not to add any pressure, but I watched the last night video on a large screen TV. Yeah, that's right. I had your mugs on my living room TV. Seriously, don't do that. You're playing with fire.
Was this the Lemma episode?
Huh? No, maybe. Probably. Might have been the one before that. I don't know. Whatever. But seriously, I think you'll be able to reach more people via YouTube. Thank you. We hope so. Okay, the question at hand, what do I want to hear in the podcast? Yes, I would like to hear more about what you guys are going through as a game development company. That's what we just did.
Cool.
I would like to hear some meetings. I would like to hear more about your development process. Not a tutorial about game development, but to be a part of the things that you guys are experiencing on your journey. I also enjoy hearing your guys' takes on what is going on in the industry. If there is a hot topic or something that has happened, I would like to hear your take on it. If you guys are aware of an upcoming event such as PAX, E3, or Steam sale, I wouldn't mind a heads up, particularly if it is local event or news. That would be good for folks around here and also help promote Central Ohio to the game world.
Sweet.
That's our job. I don't mind joking around. Tom, may the 4th be with you. Ooh, that dated it. So there we go. You guys are my portal into what is going on in the indie game development world. No pressure.
May the 24th be with you. There,
Yeah.
that
There we
dates
go.
less.
Close enough. May the 30th be with you. Did Cody mention a new location? Yeah!
Mike's clairvoyant.
Something going on there that you can talk about. No, we kind of need to keep this under. Okay.
Yeah, shh, don't tell
Don't tell anybody. Don't put it on the internet. Enough for now. Mike TSF. Hi, Mike.
Sweet. Well, there's a couple things to unpack in there. First, obviously, we're in a new office, so we'll show people that. The second is that you mentioned wanting to hear about events.
Yeah.
So there's 2 events coming up in the nerd space. One is Origins Game Fair, which I'm going to. Origins is a huge board game convention that sort of is on national level here in Columbus, Ohio, and that's June 6th through the 10th?
Yes.
Something like that?
No.
It might be the
Starts
4th through the something?
4th, I think, yeah.
It's next week. So it's like Wednesday through Sunday of next week.
Wednesday through Sunday is the 3rd to the 7th.
Okay, 3rd to the 7th. So I'm going to be there because I'm going to be showing some of my board games. But that's a cool thing to go to. It's pretty cheap. It's like $15 a day or whatever. And it's fun if you're into board games. And then the second thing is on... Oh, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
So the neighbor's cat is currently trying to get
There's
into
a
our
cat
recording
down there.
studio.
Do you want to open the door and let her
Do
in?
we want to let Tony in?
Oh, okay.
All right. We got the door closed so Jake
Yes.
Yeah, Quinn's got it.
explode.
Come on in, Tony.
I don't.
I don't want to
Sorry.
know. That'd be a typical cat.
Now you
thing
can
to do.
close the door.
Not close it. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Hey.
This is a
Tony.
mess. He's gonna be completely out of shot. They're just gonna be like, what's going on here?
It's all right.
It's an imaginary
It's down
cat.
there.
It's WMVG.
Look down in
Hi,
the
Tony.
annotations for the description.
Tony's in the comments section.
You guys suck.
But the second thing is June 12th, MVG is having the Hatchet launch party. So that is from 5 till 8 at the Gateway Film Center down here in Columbus. It's in the campus area. If you go to the Multivarious Games Facebook page, you'll find info about it. There's a little Facebook event thing. But we just pulled the trigger yesterday on Hatchet, and it is now in the App Store. Available right now.
Yes.
So go check it out, and in 2 weeks we're going to have a launch party for it. And one might ask, why are we waiting 2 weeks?
I don't know, Chris. Why are we waiting 2 weeks?
Well, thank you. There are two reasons. Aw.
Hold on.
Hi, Tony.
Oh,
Tony
there's
is
Tony.
not having that.
Nope. Say hi, Tony. Wave. He's fighting me on the wave. Hi, buddy.
I don't
okay,
think
you
he's
guys
gonna
want
be part of this.
And he's out. Bye, Tony.
Well, this used to be his space, so
Yeah, we're invading. So.
yeah. Well, there's
Anyway.
two reasons. One is we wanted a little extra time in case there was like a massive bug that we were not aware of. We would have time to fix that and get it posted. So far, there hasn't been anything massive. A couple things that are a little weird, but we know about them and are actually already fixed. They just haven't been pushed yet. And then the bigger reason
What is the big reason?
is that June 12th is the opening night for Jurassic World.
Da-na-na-na-na. Go ahead, I got backup music.
Okay.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Keep talking.
I'm not going to keep talking. All right. So we figured what better way to combine our robot dinosaur themed game than with Jurassic World. So what the launch party is going to be is starting at 5. We're just going to be at the Gateway. It's free. You can come. Be some food. There's drinks there. You got to pay for the drinks, but we'll be hanging out, chatting with people, and then we will be having a special kind of MVG feature of Jurassic World where you can buy a ticket through that same website. And what is she doing? Hopefully she's not going to use the restroom. Just sniffing around. But anyway, there are tickets that you can buy for the theater screening, and we're all going to kind of go in and watch the opening show of Jurassic World. Yeah. I guess it's not like the opening, but it's opening night.
Yeah, it's opening night.
Opening weekend.
It's still going to be a big movie. So hey, you need to go see a movie. You gotta go on a date that night. Take her to Hatchet. Take him to Hatchet.
Yeah.
You know what? Go Dutch.
But regardless,
buy some popcorn.
Even if you don't want to do the movie, come and hang out.
Drink a soda.
It'll be fun.
Get some milk duds.
All right, we get it.
Maybe some snow caps are tasty.
I know, I get snow caps.
Everything you do at a
I'm
movie
like the
theater,
only one
do
in the
that
world
there.
that buys snow caps, I think.
I like snow caps too. I like Raisinets.
I think there's people that like snow caps. I just don't think anyone buys snow caps.
Yeah.
You can't even find them. The only place I can find them around here is at CVS. They're not in Kroger, not Giant Eagle. So
you go to CVS and you have to like blow off the dust.
Yeah.
It's like expired in
Yeah.
1973.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had
You
to,
gotta weigh whether you risk eating it or not.
I've had to dig back to find some snow caps before. But anyway, so we got the launch party coming up. I'm super excited about that. I'm excited that Hatchet launched. Today we had our normal Saturday meeting, and it's time to leave.
Bye, Tony.
Bye, Tony.
Goodbye, kitty. Okay.
Come on.
Just shoo her out.
Go.
Shoo him out, I guess.
Yeah. Same difference.
But anyway, today we had a Saturday meeting, and I'm super proud of the team and all the hard work that went into Hatchet. I think it's an awesome game, and nothing else to say. It's
Hatchet's out.
It's exciting to finally have the game out where people can buy it and play it and
tell us how much we suck.
Yeah.
In the comments below.
Yeah, I can't wait. Sweet. Well, is there anything else in Mike's email that needs addressing?
He said something about Steam sales, which the summer sale starts June 11th.
Does it? Is that confirmed?
Yeah, I believe
Look
so.
at that. You know what? Buy some games.
Yeah.
RIP wallet.
Yeah. Go. But you know what you should really be spending your money on? The Hatchet launch party on June 12th.
And multiple copies of Hatchet.
On the free Hatchet launch party?
On the free. Make sure to spend all your money at the bar.
There is if you buy tickets online, there is a section for MVG support where you can put in extra money to donate to us. Also,
maybe to get that new camera.
Yeah. Mike, looking at you.
Also, Lemma is out. So
yeah.
Lemma's on Steam. One of our friends, Evan Todd.
Buy that game. That's cool.
So you can buy that game, yeah.
Yeah. If you are interested in Nintendo games, Humble and Nintendo partnered together for their first ever console Humble Bundle, where you can buy a bunch of indie games on Nintendo. So that's coming up. That's now. It's not even coming up.
I got the email for that a couple of days ago.
It's awesome.
It is
I
very
spent
cool.
$10 and got like 8 Wii U and 3DS games, and then you get more on Tuesday.
Nice.
Wow. I know. It's crazy.
I wish I had either of those systems.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you do, you heard it here first.
My brother does.
A week later.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Talk about that's all I got. Yeah. What do we want to talk about? We can talk about some Bloodborne.
Yeah, you want to talk about some Bloodborne? We got to talk about some Bloodborne. It wouldn't be WMVG without Bloodborne.
I know. I beat it.
All the way through?
Yep.
Completely?
Now, did you beat it or did it beat you?
I beat it.
Okay.
Did you do
'Cause
the
it beat
reset?
The what?
Like New Game Plus?
I've beaten the first boss on New Game Plus.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had time to kind of like dig into it. So far, it's not too difficult though. But I beat it. A couple of the bosses are pretty hard.
I mean, it's no Daddy G, so.
Yeah. Well, that last boss is not too shabby.
He's not too shabby. He's an okay guy.
He's an okay guy. But that game was amazing. I wish there was more of it. I'm gonna do New Game Plus, and then there's all those like side chalice dungeons to do. So I'm gonna do those. But the game's awesome. I think we might need to do a let's play of it.
Most definitely.
Can I be in on that?
Point. Sure.
Please.
Yeah.
I want to play it so badly.
It's so good. It's just like when you're in the zone, you're just like I was playing it before I beat it. Like the day before I beat it, I was playing it. I was just like locked in. I was in the zone, feeling high. I was like, I'm gonna start having some drinks. had some drinks, and then I just became terrible. At some point I transitioned from like in the zone to being way too drunk to play that game.
That's like my divider to tell like if I'm drunk or not is I whip out my Vita and play Hotline Miami. Yeah. And if I can make it through one person, I'm fine. Yeah. If I can kill one person, I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean that's what it was like. I was against the like troll guys. So I was like, I got these guys. I'll just shoot them. I was like, miss, smashing with a brick. All right, let's try this again. Shoot, miss, smash face with a brick. And I was like, I don't think this is going to work.
Do you think, like, the enemies in Bloodborne have friends? Do you think they just, like the bosses, are they just constantly chilling there? They're like, I hope somebody comes and visits me today. It's like, check out my new gun I have. Oh, God, I'm sorry. And then you killed him.
Well, narratively, like, nobody's anywhere except for, like, 2 characters, maybe?
Are you on, 3? Like, Super Mario Bros. 2 on me right now?
No, I'm just saying, like...
Should I plug my ears for spoilers?
No, I'm just saying the story... You're entering the story during the night of the hunt. So, like, shit's going down.
Right.
And then as the story progresses, like, things change throughout the night. So it's pretty fluid. So it's not like... You're not, like, walking into, like, the boss room, and there's, like, this guy who's just been, like, sitting there for, like, months.
For, like, 4 years. It's like,
I've
been waiting for your arrival.
Yeah. Like,
thank God.
Half the people you come across just happen to be there for some reason. Like, they were in the middle of doing something, and then you walked up on them, you know?
I like to think that, like, one of the bosses is just really into, like, folding towels. And you just kind of walk in on the room, and he's like, oh, hell no, you did not interrupt me.
There's a boss that has a towel on his head.
There you go. That's the guy.
That's the guy.
He enjoys folding towels, and you just walked in on him. He was just trying to relax.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I watched this cool video of speed run hunter kills. So there's other hunters in the game that are like NPC, non-player controlled. But they utilize similar movement and skill sets as you, as well as they can utilize like each hunter will have a weapon, but those are all weapons that you can have. So you may fight a hunter that has an axe, and so you're fighting in essence like variants of yourself. But there was a contest that this guy did where he's like, you've got 15 minutes to kill as many hunters as you can from the start. And it was kind of crazy watching these people play. Like, they were just like running, jumping through things, like running by all these enemies, and then fighting hunters that like, when I fought them the first time, like, kicked my ass.
Right.
What was it, Eileen? What was...
I never fought her.
I'm trying... What was
Because I talked to her and didn't put an axe in her.
I talked to her, too.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
But no, she counts as one, so you can get to her pretty early and kill her. Alfred is another friendly one that I never fought in the game, but apparently you can kill him, too.
Alfred, no!
And then there's a few others that... you can get to pretty early in the game, but they're still friggin' hard. But these guys knew what was up.
Yeah, I'm at a part now with a hunter on a machine gun. I'm like, what are you doing? And then I like worked my way up there, and he literally just wrecked me to the point where I tried to do it like 1 or 2 times. I tried to get him. And then finally, I had like this huge collection of souls from beating my way to him that was just on the ground. So I finally like ran up the ladder, jumped, grabbed the souls, and just jumped off and quit. I'm like, I'm taking a break.
Yeah. Do you want to know a spoiler? I guess I shouldn't say a spoiler. Because
spoiler warning.
Yeah. Should we spoil? So spoiler warning. It's not a narrative spoiler. It's more of a glitch. But if you would have done that and then climbed down the stairs, he would have fallen to his death.
I did that. He didn't chase me.
He will. He's really dumb. He's really dumb.
He's like, machine gun. No, gotcha.
That's the easiest way is you just initiate the fight. You jump on the ladder. You go like all the way down, and then as you start climbing back up, when he re-engages you, he'll like chase you. So the first time I fought him, he just wrecked me.
Yeah.
Absolutely wrecked me. And the second time I fought him, I got like a couple hits in, but not so much. And then the third time I was just like, because I had a shit ton of souls, I was like, I'm just going to grab these souls and get out of here.
Yeah, that's what I did.
So I went up, grabbed him, climbed back down, and then I was like, I wonder if because I didn't understand how enemies worked at that point. I was like, I wonder if you move far enough away from them, do they like disengage from you and reset? you know? So I was like, I'm going to climb back up and kind of just poke my head around to see if he's there. And then as I was climbing up, I see this thing go. I was like, what the hell was that? And I looked down, and like his corpse is on the ground. And I was like, all right.
I see you!
Yeah. So that's a glitched way to kill him if you want. But another fun fact is there is a way to talk to him.
Really?
Yeah. There's a special, I won't reveal that.
Okay.
But there is that's the crazy thing is like, virtually all of the characters you can talk to or engage you like somehow that isn't like obviously a boss that wants to eat your face. There's like tons of different ways to interact with them. It's really pretty amazing how that game interweaves with different stuff. So yeah, there's a way you can approach him where he will not wreck your shit.
Okay, I got it. So you first see him and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you," and he's shooting you, and then you just go, "Hi," and then he's like, "Oh, nope, you're a nice guy." Never mind, I'm sorry.
No, that is not it. But I like the thought.
I would program that in a game. Like, it's this enemy who's going to wreck you. But if before you engage him,
if you do the wave gesture,
you wave. If you do the wave gesture, he'll like lower his gun and just be like, "Hi."
There is another character that's a boss that if you do a gesture, it has an effect on the thing.
Does it really?
Awesome.
Really?
Yeah, so you have to find the gesture first of all.
Yeah.
And then you have to use it in front of him. So there's just a lot of craziness in that game.
I'm just trying to think what the gesture is. It's just like you enrage him because like the gesture's just like just like, and now he's like,
That was like twice as hard.
Yeah.
Because you pissed him off.
I'd program a gesture like that in my game.
All right, so we should do a live stream of Bloodborne. Or
Okay.
not a live stream necessarily,
But a let's play.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
play.
that would be
Because that game is the
Why
shit.
not both?
Can I take the helm on it?
Yeah.
Control.
Yeah, I can sit over your shoulder. I'll just backstreet down.
Yeah,
Just be
I
like,
might need some assistance.
Yeah.
But
Like, don't get hit by
pep
never
talks.
mind.
Back rubs, shoulder massages.
Yeah, you will. It's amazing. Even in New Game Plus, where the enemies are significantly harder, or supposed to be significantly harder, just understanding how the game works. Like, I've been able to, like, I have not had, like, any trouble. I got killed once because I was an asshole and I backed up into a corner. And then I got killed once by the first boss, and then I beat him the second time. But, I mean, it probably took me 3 or 4 hours just to get through the first section of the game the first time I played
Well,
it.
I'm led to believe it's a lot like the other Souls games, right? In terms of controls and pacing and how combat works.
it's very.
So I've played
Except
the
for
other
guns
two.
now, so.
I've played the other two Souls games. So
It's a lot more aggressive. It's based on...
Yeah, it has a lot more to do with mobility and stuff
Yeah.
like that versus turtling with a shield or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you played it?
My roommates have just played it to death. The only experience I have really is like Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2, though. So that's where I'm coming from on it. But I did like. My roommate was just like, "Hey, Bloodborne, out of context, you have to find some woman's placenta to like progress in the game." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "And then you eat it." And I'm like, "Okay, this game's crazy."
Yeah.
Okay, see ya.
Is that the gesture? You just you walk up to him and you're just like, "This is you."
There are a ton of items in that game, though, where it's just like the description is not helpful at all. You're just like, I don't know. It's like, you can consume this. I'm like, is it going to do something? Or like, I don't know.
Isn't it
Consume it and find out.
Is it Dark Souls where there's an item that's literally just like, this does nothing, and then right? Am I crazy? There's like a compass or a pendant or something.
There's the old witch's ring in Dark Souls, which doesn't have any use except for that you can now talk to a character that you find later in the game, basically. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to talk to that character.
Yeah, she lets you join some covenant, so it's like the only way to actually join it.
You can still join the covenant without the ring, but you just can't like interact with her. But you get like dialogue and like narrative stuff to cue you in if you wear the ring. It's Quaylag's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bloodborne has a ring of betrothal you can get in one of the dungeons that does absolutely nothing except allows you to propose to a character, and she promptly turns you down. And you're just like, well. So yeah,
Is that the gesture that you learned?
no.
You just learned heartbreak.
I didn't even know about it. I learned about it in an analysis of Bloodborne, because there's a part where you can like release a character or like a monster, and then I did that because I just happened upon it and I was like, I'll pull this switch, and then it like opened a thing. but I could never figure out how to like get into the thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I guess maybe you can't. It's just kind of part of like you're just letting him out and letting him free or whatever, but you can't actually interact with him. But no, apparently you can. So I totally missed a possible interaction, which means I wasn't able to do my gesture.
Is that the gesture?
That is not the gesture.
You just walk up. You walk up and
Shoulder
awkwardly
fist
dance. Yeah. You just awkwardly dance to the boss. It's just like what? It joins in. Yeah. That's my jam. You play the little music box.
I want to go play that game again. Yeah, the music box. Apparently, you can use the music box on another boss as well, or not on a boss. No, it's not on a boss. It's on something. You can like use it to like do something else that's not related to that one character.
It's on like the one disco character.
Yeah.
Disco character.
And once you start learning about insight as well, that's pretty helpful. Particularly that you should use your insight because otherwise you get frenzied and explode.
That's like the humanity in this game, right?
Yeah, so you've got insight you can use as a currency, and it allows you to, like, as you gain more of it, you can see different things.
Right.
And then you have your blood echoes, which allow you to upgrade your character.
Sure. So humanity and souls, respectively, in other Dark Souls.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know anything about the Dark Souls, but the insight is kind of like your understanding of the non-human world.
Okay.
So it's like the more insight you have, like in essence, the more crazy you're going.
I see.
Because you're like seeing shit everywhere.
Yeah, like the one that levels you up, she's actually a doll, but like when you have the insight, apparently like you can see her as a human or something.
No, she just interacts with you. Yeah, she's still a doll, but you can talk with her. But yeah, as your insight grows, like you start hearing voices and you'll see things like skittering around.
Nice. You see Christina Aguilera
But
bugs.
your insight lowers your resist to frenzy. So every enemy that can frenzy you, like normally, poison meters and stuff, you'll get hit and it goes like do 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 do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have too much insight, so it's like you'll get hit and it just goes and you just explode from the center.
That happened to me once when I just beat Daddy G and was super stoked. So I was like, finally, you're dead. Get out of here. And then I walked into the next portion of the area, and there was like this blue teleport thing, and I'm like, what does that do? So I walked close to it, and it just goes frenzy, and I get picked up and thrown back on the ground and explode. I'm like, what the fuck teleporter is this? Oh god.
Yeah, that's when you learn that that's not actually a teleporter.
Yeah. I had 1 health left, so I go running back into where I killed Daddy G and just sitting there
Do you know if you go back to the Hunter's Dream, you get healed? Fun fact.
Damn it!
I didn't know that either until I learned that a couple weeks ago. But yeah, there's a lot of that kind of stuff. Like there's characters in the game where you're just you're talking to them and you're like, you look shady as shit, but I just don't know what I should do. You're like, I could help you or I could not help you. And then sometimes you help them and they end up eviscerating you. Other times you don't help them and then you learn out that they would have helped you in some way.
Am I right to not trust the old lady?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can't reveal that information.
Okay. I'm going to say yes.
I mean,
she looks like she used to lift some weights back in her day.
I would say out of all of the human-ish NPCs that you can talk to, probably 40% of them cannot be directly trusted.
Awesome.
That doesn't mean they're all bad. It just means you can't always take stock in whatever you're going to be doing. There's one that if you interact with him in the wrong way, he turns into this giant monster and just destroys you. Absolutely destroys you. But yeah, it's a really awesome game. I thought the ending was really cool. I almost wish that they didn't have multiple endings. I feel like the story and the narrative were so strong that you could have just made one gut punch of an ending. Mm-hmm. Do the Souls games have multiple endings?
They do.
Yes,
but they're not
super substantial.
Yeah.
The first Dark Souls, at the end, okay, spoiler alerts for anybody who's never played Dark Souls.
I've never played Dark Souls.
I've never played Dark Souls.
You're spoiling.
Yeah, don't spoil.
Never
no
mind then.
Next topic.
Is it
not that great.
Is it one of those things where you get to the end and you either make a dialogue choice or based on maybe one or two
It's
things
actually more of a movement choice than anything. You choose to do something or not to do something.
Okay.
It's
like Mass Effect.
It's you should probably jump right now.
Yeah.
You
Dark
don't
Souls
jump, you get crushed. You do jump. Like you
2, I believe, is the same way.
I didn't actually beat that one. I
awesome.
played a lot of it. But then, like, I woke up one morning and my friends had played on my account and leveled me up like 120 times, and I was like, I don't even want to play this anymore. This is why you're not allowed to play on my Xbox
anymore.
Well, see, that's
How long were you asleep?
For the night. I mean, they were up all night just playing on my account.
It's like, yeah, they leveled me up 120
30
levels.
days.
They just know how to play this game. Like, seriously.
I actually ended up leveling up I beat the game at like level 110, and I guess most people beat it in like the 80 to 90 range. Mm-hmm. But that's mostly because every time I got a chance to play, it was only for like 15 or 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I don't want to get invested in trying to find a boss, because it's going to take me 20 minutes just to find the boss. Then I'm going to fight the boss. He's going to beat me because I don't know what the hell's going on. Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to feel obligated to go back and grab my blood echoes again. So it's going to just restart this whole process. And I've only got like 20 or 30 minutes to begin with. Right. So I'd spend those 20 or 30 minutes just kind of grinding or like poking around in places I've already been before. So I ended up like leveling up quite a lot. And then I found a trick area where some of the bad guys will attack another group of bad guys. So I just run by the one set and have them like run into the other set. And then I just kind of sit and I'm like, and then they kill each other and you get like an insane amount of blood echoes for it. So the only catch is like if you mess up in some way, then you've got a whole bunch of guys coming after you. Like a whole lot of guys. But yeah, I ended up like leveling up quite a bit.
What was that? Oh no, sorry.
But yeah, so I'm going to probably play that on New Game Plus. I guess we'll live stream it, and then I think The Witcher 3 is probably my next bag, which everybody seems to be talking very highly of.
Mm-hmm. It's a great game.
Yeah. All I have to say is I still have the unicorn.
You still have what?
Sweet.
The unicorn.
The last unicorn. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go buy it at some point, probably.
You should go buy it.
I got it with my graphics card.
Is there nudity in the Order?
Oh, there are so many dicks in the Order.
No.
Really?
There are like 3 dicks in the Order.
Are you serious?
I'm being 100% serious right now. I have never seen so much penis inside a video game before.
Wow.
Did you ever play Dante's Inferno?
Okay, good point.
Because Satan dick at the end? Is that what you're talking about?
Because I was looking at something like not even related to the Order, and
or for that matter.
It was a Google image search, and I was like, what the hell is that? And it was like this topless woman.
Yeah.
And I kind of like, I could tell it was animated, so I was like, what is this from? And I clicked on it, and it said The Order. And I was like, what?
So then you're like, The Order nudity. Oh my god!
No, I didn't check it out anymore, because I do want to play the game at some point.
Yeah.
But that game, throughout all of the talk about that game and all of the commentary, not once did I hear anything about nudity.
Yeah, no. There's like a scene where you go through like a brothel, and that's where what you were talking about. And then like there's some dick in that game.
Okay,
there's some dick.
That's good.
There you go.
Does it have waggle physics?
Huh? Yeah. It's got. So they took Dead or Alive's physics engine.
The jiggle
and
physics.
made it more phallic.
No, they took the boob physics and applied it one to each testicle. Yeah, so that each testicle is moving independently from one another now.
Awesome. There's no nudity in Bloodborne.
You hear a slight.
Oh god.
I take that back. There actually might be nudity in Bloodborne, but it's like gross monster.
Yeah, it's
nudity.
not
You
like
eat
it's
a
not
woman's
the desirable
placenta.
kind of nudity.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little placenta eating now and then, I guess. I mean, when you're in that
healthy for your nails.
when you're in that kind of world, you're just like, all right.
This may as well happen.
Your arms like half hanging on.
Yeah, I'm excited to play The Witcher. I have to admit, it seems a little daunting at 200 hours to pick up. You know, I never beat GTA 5, so I was like,
It took me 80 hours to 100% GTA 5. So
really, did you platinum it?
No.
Okay.
Because
of the online stuff?
So I 100%ed it on the PS3. And then didn't platinum it because of the online stuff. I had like nobody playing on the PS3 for online. Then the PS4 version came out. I beat the game again. I'm working on the 100%. Like whenever I need to just like not pay attention to what I'm doing, like if I just want to play a game to unwind, like it's GTA and I just go around and get collectibles. So I haven't gotten 100% on that yet. but I'm really close to the online trophies on that. So I'm still going to platinum it. I'm just not sure when.
I will beat it at some point.
Yeah.
I'll probably platinum Bloodborne. I've done all of the, like looking at the trophy list, I've done all of the hard ones. Now it's like, get all the weapons, get all the spells. And then there's one that's not supposed to be necessarily hard, but take a while, where I have to go through the Chalice dungeons. So you kind of have to start at the first one and work your way through. But the Chalice dungeons don't scale with New Game Plus. Mm-hmm. So I'm probably like way over leveled for those, and I'll just be able to like go through and. But.
Flick and swish and flick.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you needed to beat it on New Game Plus or not to platinum it, but apparently you do not. So.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So.
Yeah, I might go for the Persona Platinum and be a madman.
You have to start over.
No, New Game Plus.
Oh, New Game Plus. Okay. Yeah.
They've got New Game Plus on there where you can edit the difficulty.
But yeah, you still got to start over.
Yeah, but you can edit the difficulty. So I'm going to be like combat easy, experience level high.
Okay.
I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to platinum Persona 4 Dancing All Night. It's going to happen. For those of you who don't know, I'm currently obsessed with Persona 4 Dancing All Night. It's about to release in Japan on like June 25th, and then they just announced it's going to come to America in fall. And so I'm like, yes. I'm going to play it in the Japanese and have no idea what's going on.
I like it.
And then beat it in English, where I'll be like, oh, okay, now I get it.
I get it now.
Cool. Like, now I know why Nanako was crying. Okay.
All right. Well, you want to show people the office?
Yeah, are we gonna go on an office tour?
We're doing that.
All right, let's go
on an office tour.
Time to go mobile.
That's the beauty of Cody. You don't gotta sing.
Wait, hold on.
There we go.
All right, so
Hey,
let's walk this way.
GoPro style.
So we're gonna walk over now.
This is totally going to screw up any noise removal we do on this.
Yeah, that's all right. So this is our front door. Hi, front door. There's stuff outside. But
It's so bright.
over here, we've got a set of... Hi, Tom. Got some gentlemen working very hard, diligently. Another set of... This is all temporary furniture right now, so we haven't gotten our real furniture. This is my office with Jacob.
I'm in charge.
Yeah.
Everybody's fired. Everybody's hired.
This is going to have 2 desks in it. Right now, it's just a holding place for all of our crap.
Love it.
What else? Let's go over here. Bathroom's back there. I don't think we really need to show that. We have our little kitchenette.
We've got to have industry secrets.
Can we open this?
Yes. And then we have our special area that we're not allowed to walk into yet. Oh, still?
That's a heavy door.
This is going to be our lounge / probably podcasting area. We'll set up a TV and all of our video games and some couches and stuff. And then there's some whiteboards over there we can use for ideation stuff. So
People who are listening to the audio-only portion of this are going to be really confused.
that's all right. Just use
Subscribe on YouTube.
just use your imagination. So yeah, this is our new space. It's pretty cool. It's big. It's got nice ceilings,
Skylights.
skylights.
City skylights. It's a new game.
Breakdancing Jesus.
Breakdancing Jesus.
It's very important.
Go ahead and walk back here. And then, yeah. So, and then our conference room, you can see all the way through to the office, which is pretty cool. Actually, let's take a little adventure for our long-time followers. They may be familiar with this. We'll walk across the hallway here. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
And here's the new Arcade Super Awesome.
Oh, this is where all of them went.
Ice cold.
What's up, John?
Whoa, dudes.
We're recording. Say
Freaking
hi.
you out?
Just surprised. I'm a little jumpy.
We're doing a... I can't really say. I gotta rotate this way. There's too much back sun. But remember John from one of our previous podcasts? We're checking out the new Arcade Super Awesome. So what are you doing? Just getting some stuff worked out?
Trying to get organized. Trying to get all the parts and the tools and everything organized to make things a little easier to maintain.
Sweet.
So we're moving into Yellow Brick in like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So half of this stuff will go to Yellow Brick, and then so I gotta have everything organized. Otherwise, it's gonna be
A mess.
more work than it's
Is Demolition Man going to Yellow Brick?
Yeah.
That one right there.
I'll need to play
You're
it.
breaking his heart.
Yeah, so Demo Man, Star Trek Popeye, Indiana Jones, and Judge Dredd are all part of something called Super Pin.
Okay.
So they were a series of pins that were made and designed by different manufacturers. So those are all going together.
Okay, sweet.
Travel as a set.
Oh, and you got Whitewater hooked up. What's going on with that? That looks awesome.
It's one of the best pins of all time.
Is it really?
Yeah, I just got it 2 nights ago.
Oh man. Whitewater.
It's got Bigfoot in it.
Yep, best pen ever. 10 out of 10 IGN.
Nope.
Yeah, here's
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Does he like pop up and do things?
Yeah, he'll spin around a little bit and talk to you.
Oh no! He does the nice little shoulder dance.
Oh god.
Sweet.
It's like
I'm gonna check out the back room real fast while Will does that.
Go in the arcade room.
I should stay in here and keep my mic on and then just say stuff.
And we've got one room back here.
I lost.
That I don't know. Is there a light switch in there? No. Well, there's a bunch of machines back here too.
Oh, wait.
So. Wow, there we go.
Oh.
Got it.
So you got all the classics. Got some Cubert, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga. So,
I have not been in
Sweet.
here. This is so cool.
well, I think that's been episode 54 of WMVG, the weekly Multivarious Games
Quinn,
podcast.
get in here.
As
All right, now,
always,
Quinn, get out.
you can find us www.multivariousgames.com. You can email us at wmvg@multivariousgames.com. You can also find us on Facebook at Multivarious Games and Twitter at Multivarious. You can find me on Twitter at C_Volpe. You can find Cody at _Cody was here. You can find Will at Temperance101. Quinn, do you Twitter?
Yeah.
What
At
is-
Stupid Face Quinn.
Stupid Face Quinn. All right.
I'm happy to see that your ego is high. You have a high self-esteem.
My
It's
friends
nice.
came up with it. I just rolled
Sweet.
with it. So.
Well, we appreciate you listening. Let us know about our new space or thoughts about what's going on in the community. It's pretty exciting to be in a new location. I don't know, there's a lot of cool stuff on the horizon, I think. So,
Most definitely.
Yay.
all right. Well, we'll see you next week where I think we'll be back on track. So,
I hope.
bye.
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 Your friends are assholes.
they used to tweet at me when I didn't have a Twitter, and they just came up with @StupidFaceQuinn. So I was like, well, I better get it.